hundreds. GMF, good money. New whip, 200. Soldiers with me, 300. If it ain't about the money, please don't count on me coming. No, they don't want no problems. These problems gonna be problematic. Don't want no smoke or no static. I don't do no dramatics. Them boys faker than plastic. I tell them jump in the bag, cause I've been in my bag. Speeding off in the chat, yeah.
They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. All I know is win. I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell, huh? They don't want no problems. 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 All I know is win. I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell, huh?
It's like, I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pops to mother and mother's features. Scoring still practice ever, the gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and hold the comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in the bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Purdy looking to throw. And ball complete to Isabella. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Defensively, a bit of a collapse.
Really?
Fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Here's Purdy. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Here we go. Check, Bobcat, 18, Pioneer.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it, and there's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding in the 3 psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Ready, break.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. With a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. You look at this Niner defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fielded at the 20. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum because they pitched a shutout last week. And I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level. And they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
Now a 2nd and 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Purdy off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Niners at 10-6 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. Foreman takes it, headed right. And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now Purdy. That'll be caught by Foreman. And he's going to have a Niners first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
They've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive in making plays.
Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to widen their advantage. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Get up. Got me lying. 18, pioneer.
He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They go play action here. Purdy. This will be caught at Samuel. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing here, Purdy. This one caught by Isabella. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
18 rattle.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The left side caught by Diggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Well, trying to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Purdy. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down. Purdy from the gun. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw here on first down. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 54 yards. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive.
It's popping, Charlie.
There's still plenty of time remaining here in the
Yes.
half, more than a minute.
All right.
We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
She wants to be in the heat. Huh?
So what they're going to tell the team is very simply,
Temperature is fine.
after making a play downfield,
Yep.
terrific. If you can't,
I'm not too hot.
to the line
I'm
of
not too
scrimmage,
cold.
either run another play
I'm
or
kinda warm
kick
right
it
now.
and start over again.
Purdy looking
Yeah.
to throw on first
Yeah,
down
that's
here.
pretty
Like,
low.
I find I can,
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there.
it's like
but it's
adjustable. Like, if I'm warm, I just strip.
Yeah,
People think we
So,
use it too
it
often,
can
but
be
you
a
gotta be able to throw
little
guys
bit
open.
warmer
When you
if they
read
are
zone,
dying.
Yeah.
You've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that
The fact that I'm
defense to
in this
disrupt the
game is
pass.
crazy because I'm playing all my backups.
Throw on second down, and this one incomplete.
Because I've already secured my spot.
Because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about
The only starters I have in are my D tackles, and on some formations, yeah, I'm trying to get them like Rookie of the Year and Defense Player of the Year because I have so many sacks with them. And I have so few receivers on my roster because like Gabe Davis is hurt and whatever, that some formations Stephon Diggs is in.
So now
Not all,
third and
but just
10.
some of
They had
them.
the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletion since.
Oh shit! Well, we can do that.
Down here to get you know,
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Yeah, we can turn it
It's
down.
gonna be caught by Samuel. And this
Sure.
won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their
Who's gonna punt it?
timeouts
I'll take the
as
ball
they
back.
stop
Thank you
it
very
here with
much.
just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with it trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
Oh, is he really?
You see what he did?
Yeah, he like elbowed him in the face.
Fucking punched him.
Yeah, nuts.
Before he's out of bounds.
Honestly, you gotta take this guy with
Yards
point.
on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to
You
go
got
for
5 games
19.
And not that the coach
yeah,
asked.
like he's not learning.
No, he's just being a fucking
Like,
ding
you go to
dong.
jail for doing shit like that. Like,
Yeah, he's just being a ding dong.
Running back a little bit of space.
yeah,
Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit.
Some like fucking auto-generated rookie.
But they were on the same page.
He might be real, I don't know.
I think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something
I'm
else
not
and
sure.
throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
Shakir hauls it in. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
It's gonna be a flag.
I hate Draymond.
See, I have a love-hate relationship with Draymond because his style of play, like the actual basketball he plays, is so awesome.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
Yeah.
But then he's just a complete ding dong.
Such a piece of shit.
Just such a piece of fucking work.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in there.
Yeah, like he's a giant piece of work. But like, God, what a like. He's incredible. Like his like He can play defense on anybody in the league, and it's insane. At least in his prime, he could. You know? Yeah, but he's a fucking head case.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh my god.
That's going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Fuck are you listening to?
My buddy.
Oh my god.
Dumbass friend of mine.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact
Missed
that
my 70-yard touchdown.
bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate
He
question.
blitzed everybody in man at my tight end ran a corner, and nobody covered it.
Let him get some starts before this season is over.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
That your zone?
Out of his end zone comes
Yeah. Actually, no.
That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, it is.
So did you guys play regional opponents last week?
It's like year 2.
But it feels good, no?
I mean, I'm playing the fucking
San
Niners.
Francisco offense ready to start their
Madden doesn't know what to do, so it just schedules what it. Yeah, Madden doesn't. Like, even to start the game, little commentators go, Week 18, divisional, whatever. I'm like, playing the fucking Niners, bro. We're not even in the same conference. Madden is not coded well enough to do that.
A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Purdy now to throw.
Oh, fuck, I almost got that.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
I think so, yeah.
They'll need 5 on
He's got wild card seeding to worry about, I think.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Oh, he's so open. That's what I get for calling cover 2.
Field across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. And we're pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it,
Let's just fucking poke him.
and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
All right, get back in there, Ed.
Receptions for him, and it's another first down.
God, your break. Yes.
Purdy off the play.
Give me here, you fucker. Oh, fuck off.
And he will find his man Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
So they're going to stand by with the
I saw that too. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Yeah.
I don't care how they got so bad so fast.
Yeah, it's sad a little bit, actually.
McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Your quarter, baby. 120 there, okay.
30 now on second down.
121. Kind of like that. Last year, on dog shit.
Yeah.
And
They
then
may be
she
snapping the
there.
ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively,
Yeah, they have
keep 'em
been
out of the end
very
zone.
bad.
Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Foreman.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here. He's in a gun. I don't need to be in the fucking goal line. I could be in a fake goal line with more corners.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They're going to try and run.
Oh, fuck off.
Find the end zone here, and the lead moves
You
up
think
to
you
7.
go as
Yeah, the Niners have a Debo specific formation where you can go at running back.
By Moody, he's back out to kick
Do
this
they have
one
shit
away.
anymore?
It's a great
I
question.
saw that
I
one where
don't.
it's like, here's how you can put Debo.
Out of
You
the
have to
end
fuck
zone, here
around with
comes
it. Oh,
Hines. A lane
You have to
opens
fuck around
here.
with
He's
it,
past the
but
30.
you can rest it there.
McCaffrey's so fast,
It's a foot race.
but not
There's that
fast.
shit carry on like you get
Catch
big
it. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Fucker.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
Sure.
It's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
I got some baking to do, but yeah. Yeah, I'm making cookies. So, No, just in general. Some for us, some for school. Yep.
That ball caught Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second and 9. Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have moved out in front. Moody good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
I I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Yep, threw it right to him.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Powers past him at midfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
What a shed off a fucking center. Jesus, are you kidding me?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Going deep for Diggs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been...
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. And this returnable for Hines. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Right there, right.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some strong running. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 2 yards to go, second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Bills on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They run with Hines.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The kick by Bass is good. So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing. But that could have turned out much worse.
Well, you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Remember, they had the safety go against them on their last possession. That was followed by the field goal a moment ago, so they've taken a couple of hits recently, but still lead it here as they start 1st and 10. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Got it. Ready? Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They get him to the
That was a friendly rule.
for the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And they'll try to run the option here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Well, that little John helps, able to pick up the first, get out of bounds as well. And he has to play a little bit of risk-reward here at this time because they need these first downs, but you know the risk is if they catch him inbounds and tackle him, the clock continues to run and grinds things for him. So he's able to get it done, get out of bounds, and conserve a little bit of time as they try and get the ball downfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter. How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he? Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. He's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 79 yards. And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And they go with McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they cut their lead to 3. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He'll look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Still plenty of time and the 2 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. This is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Purdy to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee.
Here we go, start.
And they will take a knee here. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Buffalo, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.